coach at Southern Miss. Coach Brian Haydad had some really ugly things to say about you when you missed it just a few minutes ago. I completely understood. Sometimes you just got to do your job. Go coach your baseball team.
I apologize, guys. The phone was on silent in my pocket. I was working with a pitcher in the bullpen, so I apologize.
I'm going to say you were doing what you needed to be doing. Your team did what they needed to do this weekend. 4 wins in 3 days. Swung the bats pretty well. Pretty good pitching performance. Couple of close games. Had a blowout mixed in there. You got a lot out of weekend number 1.
Yeah, it really did. I mean, I thought there was 3 of the 4 games. They were ball games. I mean, just, bottom line, I know there was some separation Friday night late, but it was 1-0 in the 7th. Had a starter that did a really good job, in my opinion. And then Saturday, it was kind of a back forth, whatever. We had to come from behind and then ultimately had to win it in the extras, which is a good, building block moment for your team to figure out how to do that. And then kind of handled them game 3, and then yesterday was just a solid, 5-1 game. I thought it was just a good, clean game.
Who stood out to you on the mound this weekend?
Well, really all 4 of our starters I thought did a really good job. JB looked really good Friday night. His stuff played up. He got 6 innings and maintained below, which I was really wanting to see. When he gets that, 70 mark, 75 mark, is that velo still 95, 96? And it was. So I was really, encouraged to see that. I thought Sibley did a great job. 5 innings. I thought he threw a lot of strikes like he always does. But Matt Adams, probably game 3 was the one that stood out the most, I guess, because it was good to see him coming back from a year of rehab and shoulder injury, and he looked good. And then a freshman, Graydon Harris, 5 innings, 5 shutout, really handled the environment good, his first collegiate appearance. So I thought it was really good.
Out of 4 starters combined, 23 strikeouts and just 5 walks. That's I would think that's something you can live with. Where's the perfect ratio for you? I mean, I know, 1,000,000 to none, but is it 3-to-1, 4-to-1 strikeout to walk?
Definitely 3-to-1, but if, some of the staffs or best pitchers I've ever coached, getting that 4-to-1 range, when you do that, man, that's pretty powerful. And, hard to do, easier to do for an individual, harder to do for a staff, but that's kind of the goal. That's what we shoot for and hope for.
Coach, when you got a guy that's got some experience, got some games under his belt, you want to see him come out and play well. I thought Ozzie Pratt did that for you. I mean, he hits 500 for the weekend with 3 doubles and a home run and drives some runs in. You had a lot of guys that were pretty good at the plate. Was Ozzie kind of at the top of that list?
Yeah, he had a great weekend, man. He's a hitter that knows who he is. He doesn't have to do too much, doesn't ever get too big swings, just kind of gap to gap. And, the wind was blowing out pretty good on Saturday here. So I'm not discrediting Hodgie's home run by any means, but it was a good day to hit and from that in that regard. But Ozzie, man, he's just steady. He is just a gap to gap hitter, man. That he's a great ball player. He's a huge part of this team moving forward, obviously.
Are you better defensively this year? Just 1 error over the 4 games.
I think that time will tell. I think we got a chance. I really do. I think we got a chance to defend the baseball pretty well. And you add to a staff that hopefully will continue to throw strikes and stuff. And, I like that ingredients. But I think so. I think we got a chance to. We'll ask me that question in about 4 weeks, and I'll let you know.
That is fair. We know how the schedule works. Maybe you ease into it on opening weekend, but after that it picks up in a hurry. Mississippi State tomorrow night, 3-game series with Louisiana Tech. Ole Miss next Tuesday night. How much are you going to learn about your ball club over the next 5 ball games?
Oh man, it's going to be fun. We're going to learn a lot. There are going to be some great tests, and there's going to be some. Some blows will get landed on us, and we got to respond, and just see, how that goes, and stuff that you got to learn, and every team's got to learn it, and this team, even have some experience, it's a new team. I mean, it's a 2025 team. You can go figure your own, path out and your own identity. So I look forward to it. I know they're going to compete. I'm not worried about that one bit, and talent, toughness, and discipline. There you go. I mean, that's the 3 things that you got to get ready to go do. I think the talent there is the toughness and discipline going to be there during this stretch, and I sure hope it will be, and that's my expectations.
Northern part of the state, it's going to be really cold next couple of days. Looks like you're going to be okay tomorrow night weather-wise, though. I mean, maybe a little chilly, but shouldn't be too bad for what should be a great atmosphere for that game at home against Mississippi State.
Yeah, I think so. I talked with Coach Lamonis this morning, and so it's going to be in the 50s, holding in the 50s for the game. Not much wind, so it should feel fine, and I think we'll all be good. And could be a lot worse. There's no doubt. So looking forward to a great evening. I think it'll be a great atmosphere, and look forward to locking horns with them and getting after it.